And top in the news here at 5:30, we are introducing you to another option for food if you're in need.
Yeah, the Truly Rooted Community Market has a pay what you can model. They also offer a membership where you can pick up fresh produce every 2 weeks for an affordable price. Tisha Parker opened up that market. She joins us now to explain more. So nice to see you, Tisha.
So good to see you.
Yeah, we did stories together a while back. She started Rooted in Love, which is an amazing nonprofit in town. All right, let's talk about this market. Where exactly is it? And, you know, what is this model that you have, this pay what you can, and then this bi-weekly subscription?
Yes. So Rooted in Love, we started in 2018. We just opened Truly Rooted Community Market in November of last year. Coming up on 1 year on the 9th, where we offer wholesale pricing for people to come in and shop all fresh produce items. So fruits and vegetables, just everything high quality and very beautiful, locally sourced and locally grown. So twice a month, we offer our memberships for various households. Sizes 1 to 2 households are $10. Sizes 3 to 4 households are $25, and then 5 to 10, they get produce boxes for $40. So they have the option to come in and pay for memberships where it's preset CSA boxes, where they can just try new things, open up new recipes, and also work next door with our educational space to learn how to cook those items. We did just transition and start our Pay What You Can program. So every Tuesday going forward from 12 to 6 while we're open, you can go in, pay whatever you can, and get the items that are on that special for that day. So transitioning our model to just be with the times.
Awesome.
And we're sharing right there at the bottom of the screen, 2201 Fillmore Avenue. That's where you're located, right, Tisha?
Yes, you can't miss us. We're right on the corner of Fillmore and Jewett.
Amazing. Okay. I want to ask you, Tisha, you have been in this community for so long. Your grandmother was such a special person. She started a house where people could go and get showers for free, feminine products for free. You see the need every single day. Can you explain for folks who maybe don't know what our neighbors might be going through, what you see on a daily basis?
On a daily basis, it's a lot. That community is still a food apartheid. We still have a lack of grocery stores and a lack of fresh items that are actually affordable. A lot of places are, coming up where they would like to resolve some of that, but it's very hard. It's the fight for funding. It's the fight for even trying to collaborate in a space that is really set up for us to fail. I know when we opened the market, we've been very fortunate to be able to transition and work with local growers and local organizations that are doing the work, but seasonally it's still a challenge on having those fresh items accessible and having it where people know and can increase their education. So it's long-term sustainability. The East Side has a large amount of the population that are dependent on social services like SNAP. And this is truly just showing how great the need is, because now having the benefits potentially cut off, it's not only affecting SNAP families, it's affecting, families that are ALICE. They are able to work and can afford certain things, but they're living paycheck to paycheck. So this is a trickle down effect that's going to have long-term remnants and continue to plague that East Side.
And we know that, Tisha, you have the pay what you can model, but, take us inside some of the business aspect of things. Do you rely on grants? How can people support you moving forward?
We do. So we are all volunteer staff. We have no paid employees. We do rely heavily on grant funding, but also collaboration. So whether it's an organization that maybe just has the hands that they can come in and help us while we're open, shifts to help us pack boxes and still do our community events. While we're seeing such an increase in need where we can pop up and do produce markets, it's hard when you don't have enough volunteers and hands-on help, but also that costs so much money to continue on to fund. So yeah, we would love them to reach out for volunteers. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. That's amazing that it's all run by volunteers. Incredible. Can you give us an anecdotal story of maybe someone you've helped recently? What have they maybe said to you, that they really needed, those services that you provided? They really needed that fresh produce.
I think I'll do two quick ones. We just partnered with Mercedes Wilson. She is actually blessing 4 families going forward for a month with fresh produce items. And she's also collaborating with different organizations around the city. So it's 4 families that are single parent households that are really impacted right now with how they are educating the youth, but also educating themselves to fix their own health challenges with fresh items. And I think it's been a beautiful partnership to drive on what we really stand for. We want to be able to provide that access, but it also is going to families that truly can use the assistance, and we can join even the educational component where they can take part in our classes for free. So that's one. But last Saturday we had our membership pickup, and it was really beautiful to see not only seniors that were getting items that they had not had in a while because they're not locally grown all the time, like turnips or, green tomatoes. And they're sharing recipes and stories with youth that are coming into the market that are using the coupons from Double Up. So it's such a beautiful way to just see the community coming together that, I mean, it just reminds me really of my grandmother every time.
Grandmother was a special person, and so are you. Thank you, Tisha, so much.
Thank you.